Hey guys, how you doing? This is depate9. I'm bringing you some pretty great gameplay from my friend Ethan, depate31815. Look him up on your Xbox Live profile, add him. He'll be glad to accept your friend request. You can play with him anytime you want. But we're starting a new channel here to build off our last one. See if we can do things better and get our channels to expand. And we're going to focus more this channel on helping you guys instead of talking about the gameplay. And what he does here, this is a great idea if you don't have dual mag and you don't have as much ammo. It is a great idea, your first kill, if you're trying to go on a kill streak, to pick up the guy's weapons. So now you have 2 weapons and more ammo to go on a kill streak. So, and this, like I said, this is a free-for-all, and people have many questions about free-for-all and how to be good on free-for-all because the spawns are very erratic on free-for-all on some maps. Like Jungle, for example, or Launch, or Summit, maps like that. We'll bring you gameplays from there, explaining how to be good, explaining what to do. And in Ethan's defense here, this is probably the first 2 noob tube kills he's ever gotten before on Black Ops. So he doesn't do this all the time, but that's the gun he had, so he used it to his advantage. And what you want to do on a map like Jungle, to be successful and hope people don't spawn behind you, you want to hold down a particular portion or quadrant, if you will, of the map. Maybe a big map like Jungle, maybe when he's holding down about 1/5 of the map. If he's holding down, about 1/5 of the map, anywhere in this 1/5 of the map, if there's an opponent, he will kill them. And he's got a motion sensor down. That is always a good idea. People may think that's just for noobs, but no, I've seen some very good players use it. I use it. Ethan uses it. And it's going to be beneficial if you're trying to go on a kill streak and you're holding down a certain portion of the map. So, motion sensor along with Claymore, really it's just an opinional thing. My opinion is motion sensor. I always use it if I'm trying to go on a streak, hold down this part of the map. And he's not being aggressive, but he's not necessarily camping. He's playing defensive so people don't spawn behind him and stupid stuff doesn't happen. Because on big maps, if you run out to the middle, you will get shot from behind on free-for-all, and people will spawn directly behind you. And people complain about this a lot, and that is why we're making videos like this, to try to help you expand your knowledge of how to do good in free-for-all, and just overall how to be a better player. And his flawless setup here is Blackbird SR-71 for a 7-kill streak using hardline. Huey, the chopper gunner, for a 9 or 8-kill streak using hardline, and attack dogs for a 10-kill streak using hardline. And hardline's always a good idea if you're trying to go on a streak. That one little kill doesn't seem like much, but it can make a pretty big difference. And another good perk, his third perk, is hacker. So if you're on a streak, you definitely don't want it to get ended by stupid stuff like a claymore or someone with a motion sensor can see you. If you have Hacker Pro, they can't see you. And you could just destroy it before they do. So, things like that, that's beneficial. Second perk, sleight of hand, that's always good, especially if you have it pro. You zoom in just so much faster, and in a gun battle, you will rarely ever lose if you take the first shot with sleight of hand pro. So, and this is a very good gun for free-for-all if you're going to be defensive, because it's got range. You don't want to try to be defensive with a submachine gun. And so, it's wrapping up the video here. He's about to just be kill streak dominant. And one last thing, we were in party chat when Ethan was doing this, and he said he was letting his dogs go, and then he was going to let the chopper when they left. But I told him to use the chopper gunner now, because in the long run, when you're using the chopper gunner, people will try to take you out. But if you have dogs out and you start to hear the beeping noise, which means someone is trying to take your chopper gunner out, the dogs are likely to kill the person that's staring up into the sky defenseless. That's why you should use the chopper gunner while the dogs are out. This has been a video from depate9. Great gameplay from Ethan. 30-0 final KD. I hope you enjoyed.